Today is the finals of the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Many people are now asking questions: who are Trinidad, Cardona, Davido and Aisha, the singers of the official song of the Qatar 2022 World Cup? These are the questions we are going to answer in this particular video, because a lot of people don't seem to be too acquainted with the artist that actually did the song. Before I dive into the story, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Right now, people are saying no artist attended. Reactions as rapper Skills bury his mom. I think we still have to look at it before we proceed with our World Cup story. Nigerian singer popularly known as Skills has buried his mom. The singer's mom was finally buried on Friday, December 16th, and Skills shared photos from the ceremony on his official Instagram page. And people are now responding and saying that, man, it seems like this guy has no much friends and all those kind of things, and many artists and other colleagues were not there. And to an extent, what I understand is immediately he shared the post, a lot of responses from colleagues within the industry. And how come they didn't attend? That is what people are really talking about. You know, we are winding down the year. A lot of artists are really engaged. That is something you need to understand about the big story. But all the same, I will say rest in peace, Mama John. That is what I can say right now.
Let's meet the man bringing harmony to this World Cup. Music producer, songwriter and performer Red One has produced more than 80% of the official music videos. Earlier, the Morocco fan spoke to Laura Khan in Qatar Cultural Village about his love for football and music.
The big question is, who are Trinidad, Cardona, Davido and Aisha, the singers of the official song of the Qatar 2022 World Cup? And I think it's a big story we need to actually look into, because many people are not too aware of the lives of Trinidad in Africa or Nigeria. To an extent, Aisha is a Qatari singer. That is something we know about her, but some things are really unique about these persons, and we have to discuss about them in this particular video. Trinidad Cardona is an American singer. Davido, raised in Africa, and Aisha, Qatari singer also. Davido is a Nigerian American singer to an extent, because he has an American citizenship to an extent. He was born in Atlanta, and they always refer Davido to American Nigerian singer or something like that. But right now, I know that a lot of persons actually know about Davido, but the other singers, they don't know much about them. I went to check their profiles, understand that, man, these guys, they have relatively small followership compared to Davido. So people will believe that Davido should be the headliner to an extent. They are already rehearsing, and people are responding to that rehearsal. I think Davido is going to showcase himself to the world, and people are gearing up to seeing Davido perform on that stage. And I think this guy is all out. Let's have a glimpse of the rehearsal so that you understand what you will expect, or what you will likely see at that closing ceremony. Guys, according to the story I have here, Davido, Trinidad and Aisha, they are the first artists to personify the excitement of the World Cup with the single Hayya Hayya Better Together performance, the first official song of the FIFA World Cup 2022. And another thing you need to understand about this particular song, Better Together, it was produced by Red One. Red One has been a member of the FIFA Entertainment Committee to an extent, and he was so excited to announce that on his social media page. Many people don't know about this. I'm revealing to you. Hayya Hayya Better Together is the song presented by FIFA as the official team for this year World Cup in Qatar. It is a collaboration between Latin American singer Trinidad, Nigerian singer Davido, and a Qatari singer called Doja Aisha born performer. Trinidad is an American singer who shares his life with two mothers, one of Mexican origin and the other of Puerto Rican origin, who became known with his song Jennifer. The artist points out that his personal experience, which include a biological father in prison and a couple of mothers who declared themselves lesbians, are his greatest inspiration, with which he seeks to reach all people. Now, many people are now getting the story that yes, Trinidad is from parents who are somehow lesbians, and somehow you will understand why he dresses like this. You will understand how it has actually impacted in his life. Get the story straight, because he came out to say his real father is in jail, while he has a father who is a woman and a mother also. They are lesbians, and it's legal in US to an extent. It has been signed into law, and it's something that they tolerate there, but it has impacted in his life, and decided to reach out to the world. That is what people are getting to understand about that. Checking their profile or checking his profile, you will get to understand that Davido is far bigger than these guys, and they are looking up to Davido to an extent. I think Davido will have upper hand at this performance, because watching the World Cup anthem or listening to the song, you will get to understand that Davido was all out, and Davido actually had the day, and to an extent, people were really excited to see Nigeria doing these kind of things for FIFA. Of course, we know about Davido. Davido, in addition to being a singer, is a composer and a producer. That is something many people don't understand, because Davido actually produced a person of Peruzzi, one of songs of Peruzzi, and I enjoyed this song to an extent. I think this guy actually came from that background, musical background to an extent. He was born in Atlanta, USA, but raised in Lagos, Nigeria. So a Nigerian parents, that is what you need to understand. Also, this cultural mix has been able to reflect in its life of music. His best known inspirations are Don Jazzy, Two-Face, Idibia, Wande Coal. Experts says he is one of the most relevant Nigerian artists to this day. Do you believe that Davido is one of the most relevant Nigerian artists to this day? But to an extent, I believe that you have to mention Davido and others in the music industry. When you talk about Whiskey, you talk about Davido, you talk about Burna Boy. These are the greatest today in Nigerian music industry, and to an extent, Davido is repping us well. And right now at the World Cup, Davido is going to write his name in history. That is what I believe, and this is the first time we've seen a Nigerian, take part in the World Cup anthem. Nigeria never qualified, but Davido was all out there and made the list, and I think we have to watch and celebrate him to an extent.
Now this might be a mistake that I'm called.
The Qatari singer Aisha is the local touch of the single. She stressed that she has a personal connection to the team and the event that will take place in her country at the end of the year. The artist is one of the most popular in Qatar. Her fame has led her to have appearances at the General Assembly of the United Nations, in addition to be present at the opening of the Doha Festival City. Trinidad, Cardona, and Aisha are the first artists to embody the excitement of Football World Cup with a song that mixes rhythm and blues and reggae. The profile of these artists enriches the idea that FIFA wants to present, or that FIFA has actually presented. I think we need to understand right now that yes, these guys are really excited to have a voice, for FIFA at a point like this. And looking at these guys, you will understand that Davido is far bigger than Trinidad, is far bigger than Aisha to an extent. That is something you need to understand. So he will be respected more than them, and Davido may be the kind of head of this team. That is what I believe about that, because I've been seeing Davido often in rehearsals. I think Davido is actually taking the role of leadership in this particular team, and all the same, we are really excited to see Davido headline such an event. Trinidad has about 303,000 followers on Instagram. That is relatively small compared to Davido. Why Aisha still got a relatively number, compared to Davido to an extent. That is something a lot of people are getting to understand by this story. And also, the Red One, who produced the song, has about 3.4 million followers. Is bigger than these guys, but Davido is far bigger with 20-something million, followers on Instagram. Aisha only has about 25,700 followers on Instagram. That is to show you that, man, these guys are still upcoming when you compare them to the likes of Davido. But all the same, they've actually made a mark and a history with their song Better Together, or Hayya Hayya. Guys, what can you make of this so far? Me, I'm looking forward to seeing Davido and these artists actually perform their World Cup team for the whole world to see before the finals. We are having the finals today, Argentina, France, and I think it's going to be a great one, and people are really responding to the big story around this. I will show you a lot of things around the World Cup performance, and you people are really going to get excited and get to understand that, man, this is one of the biggest and one of the finest World Cup ever. That is what some people are really talking about. Before I dive off, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon. I love you guys. Keep supporting Free West Deep, and keep supporting Afrobeat blog, and keep watching my videos across social media platforms.